January. It's January 2023. Today is the 17th of January, to be precise. And we're in January 2023. How did that happen? I don't know. I hope you had a lovely, lovely New Year and Christmas. And I hope you're feeling motivated, pumped, and ready for the year ahead. I know I am now, but it took me a few weeks to get to that stage. The first couple of weeks of January, I still hadn't like completed all my planning for the year and like my monthly planning and stuff that I wanted to do. So I was feeling a little bit off kilter, is that the word? Like I wasn't ready basically for the 1st of January when it came around, and now I feel like I am. I'm finally there, know what I'm doing, I know what and I kind of know what my goals are, and I'll talk more about that later on in the video. My wedding year, so it's so exciting. We're like 4 months to go now, which is madness, absolute madness. By the time you're watching it'll be closer to 3 months. Everything is going so fast. There's so much to do before I get to that point. There's just so much to do in general. But yeah, I'm excited to get there. I feel like everything's in hand. I've got a plan. We have a plan. I'm a man with a plan, and I intend to execute it. I do a health kick every January, and it lasts to about February 1st, if I'm lucky. But this year I'm really motivated. I have my wedding in May, and I do want to, you know, get into better shape. I want to be a little bit healthier. I seriously picked out over Christmas, like I went overboard, as you should. No regrets at all. I'm pleased I did that, but I now have a lot of making up to do in terms of just getting like into like healthier habits. And yeah, and it's not just about like eating, it's about exercise, which, if I'm honest with you, doesn't really contribute to my weight loss at all. For me, it's like pretty much 100% what I eat will contribute to my weight loss, because my workout schedule is so sporadic, and I purely work out for mobility, because it's just generally good for you and because it makes you feel good. It's for me completely separate from weight loss goals and stuff like that. So getting into healthier habits of working out, I managed to work out 3 times a week, which has gone down. I'm not gonna lie to you, like this time last year I was probably working out 4 times a week, but I was working from home full time, and now I'm not. So, you know, there's different periods in life where different things happen, and at this moment in time all I can manage is 3 times a week, and I'm happy with that. If I can do it, which I will, that is good going. So yeah, I aim to work out 3 times a week. I also trying to increase my water intake, which has been pretty hard. This is always like a goal for me, but I'm really trying, because I know it's important for weight loss and like just for health and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to try and increase my water. I've also been trying to take vitamins every day, which again is really hard, especially as the ones I have at the moment I'm not particularly fond of. I know you can get those like really yummy gummy ones, which I love, but the ones I'm taking at the moment are just like pill form, and they are like a little bit disgusting, but I have like 3 bottles of them and I need to get through them. Like I can't waste them, so I'm going to just try and be taking them every day. And then also my steps, so I'm going back to wearing my Fitbit every day. I find it just a good motivation in terms of getting my steps in. I've never really been fussed about steps before, but actually I feel like you can burn a lot more calories with the steps than you can with the workouts, which is why like I view my workout very separate to like my weight loss and that kind of situation. I've been rambling on for so long now, but I just wanted to basically come in on here and talk to you about January and how I'm really trying my best to get into good habits for the year ahead that hopefully I can continue for the year ahead. And so basically that's what the majority of this vlog is going to be, just me showing you what I'm doing and how I'm executing it, and maybe giving you some motivation too. So with that being said, I'm going to go about my day now. I have a day off today, so completely to myself, well, as much as it can be with a 4-year-old, although he is at school at the moment, so I get at least the first bit of the morning and afternoon to myself. So I'm going to go do a workout now just at home, and yeah, basically get on with my day. I've got a couple of chores and stuff to do, planning, all of that good stuff, house admin, life admin. Friday. It's Friday the 20th of January today, and I thought I would check in. I've literally not like talk vlogged all week, so it's a good time to check in. I feel like I'm in a little bit of a meh day today. Not even the whole day, just like this evening. I've been feeling a little bit like that, and I don't usually vlog when I feel like this, so I thought it would be not a good idea, but like I thought it would be nice to vlog it, just because everyone has these meh times and it's like normal, and yeah, kind of just is what it is really. I think it's because it's Friday, and I usually really love Fridays because it's like date night, but Jack's out this evening and I decided not to have a takeaway tonight because I had one on Monday because it was Blue Monday, and I was just like, for dieting purposes I thought that it would be better not to have 2 takeaways this week. So it is like for health reasons, and it's a good thing, and I'm not regretting it. I don't really have much to look forward to usually on a Friday, plus I'm working tomorrow as well, which is a bit naff. So I just feel a little bit meh, and I've just been like downstairs with Luke, and he's been fine, but he's getting a bit bored, and I'm just like tired from work, so not really wanting to do anything. And yeah, it's fine, it's all good. I just meh. That's the only way I can describe how I feel right now. It's just ugh. But it's fine. It's January, so I'm not surprised. I need some more vitamin C. No, vitamin D. And it's also freezing cold because global warming, apparently. Well, it is winter, but yeah. Mommy loves you.
Love you.
I call this the bedhead. I didn't take my makeup off last night, look. How are we doing? So it is Sunday today, and I've been the worst vlogger this week. I honestly haven't filmed very much. It's just been like one of those weeks where I've just been trying to get through it. I haven't enjoyed this week that much, to be honest with you. Like, it's been okay, but I think next week is going to be better. So yeah, but I wanted to hop on and have a little chat. I think that I wanted to talk about some of my goals for the year, my manifestations, and things that I'm working towards this year. Because I think it's always really interesting when you complete a year to be able to look back on stuff like this. And I always write like loads of stuff about this in my bullet journal, although I haven't done that too much this year actually. Like, it's been a mad one. Like, I feel like January hasn't been as quiet as it usually is, just because I've been catching up on everything from December, which was just ridiculous. But yeah, to my manifestations and goals, obviously my biggest goal for the year, or like manifestation, is getting married, which is gonna happen. I keep having dreams about my wedding, and like not good dreams. Like, I keep having dreams like things go wrong, and like something doesn't go right, or like I leave everything to the last minute and I'm like on the day writing my vows and stuff like that, which is really scary. And of course not what will actually happen in real life. And I think it's really normal to have dreams like this. I remember I used to have a lot of dreams just before Luke was born about the birth and stuff like that, and when you've got like this big event that's like coming up, it can be quite scary. So yeah, obviously getting married is a really big manifestation of mine that is happening this year, and I'm so excited for it. I mean, it's been a long time coming. Me and Jack have been together 10 years next year, so we are due to like actually get married and make it official. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm super excited for it. It's coming around really quickly. We don't have long now, and to think that I like planned this wedding with 2+ years to go, and now we've got like just over 3 months, is mad, like madness. So yeah, obviously like there's a lot that goes into wedding planning. And I want to spend some time like really visualizing my goals for the year as well. I saw this thing on TikTok that I want to try. It's just like a word, I don't know if it's a Word document, but it's something online where you can like write all your goals and manifestations out and like write them as if it's actually happening. But I'm such a visual person, so seeing things like visually really helped me. So yeah, that's definitely something that I want to do. And another goal for me this year is to, something that I've not talked about, but I think I will because I'm ready to talk about it now, is that I actually have a little bit of health anxiety. It started like spiking last year, and it got quite bad towards the end of last year. Like I really kind of struggled with it, and I didn't really know what was going on. But I'm quite like switched on to my brain, and physically and mentally I know when something isn't right within myself, and I'm quite like quick to find that and to be like, okay, let's get to the root of this problem, let's resolve it. That's just who I am. So yeah, that's something that I want to tackle this year, because I had to kind of put it off in a sense. Like I thought that maybe it would go, or like I don't know, but after, you know, last year and me spiraling, I've realised that it's something that I probably need to get some kind of professional help with. So I do want to do that, I think. So I'm gonna do my best to like maybe get some CBT or some therapy or something to help me deal with that and help me like work out the best way to manage the anxiety when I get that anxiety. Because I really don't know, to be honest. I just live in a fear until whatever I am worried about goes away, and it can take weeks sometimes. So yeah, it's something that I really need to work on this year. Like I've talked about it before, and I don't want to keep talking about it because I know it can be quite triggering, but I do want to lose some weight this year. I want to get healthier. It's so hard because I've been up and down with weight loss ever since I can remember. It's been a really big thing for me, and I'm really conscious of not putting my thoughts and feelings onto other people, because I know that when I was really struggling, that I would not take offense, but like things would be very triggering when I hear other people talk about weight loss and stuff. But at the same time, it's part of my story, and it is part of something that I have always dealt with, so it is something that I will talk about. But yeah, that is a goal of mine. I mean, to be honest, I need to get healthier. I'm not the best with my eating. Like I love takeaways, I love sweets, I love chocolates, I love desserts, I love McDonald's, I love everything. I mean, and those things aren't bad. Like I don't want to stop loving those things. I don't want to stop myself from having those things. I think it's just I need to incorporate more like fruits and veg and stuff like that into my diet, because that stuff's really important. And I just want to be the healthiest version of myself, mentally and physically, and I just don't think that I have been like that for a few years now. So yeah, it's something that I want to do. Obviously, you know, I want to look good for my wedding, and that's a big motivator for me. But yeah, I do want to lose some weight. I have incorporated some like healthier habits in what works for me, basically, because I've done every single diet in the book. And I know that if I really, like, I really need to be in the headspace to lose weight and to be healthier. Otherwise, I'll do it for a week and then that will be it. And obviously, it needs to be more long term than that. I've been doing well. Like, I'm only on week 2, but I'm happy with my progress so far. I've been drinking a far more lot of water, which is obviously really important. I've been doing lots more steps. So yeah, that's all I'm going to talk about for the weight loss side. Other goals and manifestations, I don't know, keep keep up really. Like I'm genuinely quite happy in myself and with my life and with the way that I'm going and the direction that I'm heading in. So I will just be like, keep up with it. Like everything happens in its own time. Self-care is always like a big goal of mine, because it's important, obviously, and I never do enough of it. So trying to introduce like weekly or even monthly sessions to put face mask on or paint my nails or meditation and yoga are two things that really ground me and really make me feel very close to myself and very in tune with myself. Calms me down as well during stressful times. It really calms me down. So yeah, I would definitely say meditation and yoga is something that I want to continue with. I'd love to continue with yoga and actually progress onto some difficult poses. I see all these people on TikTok doing handstands and stuff, and I'd love to do that, honestly. I think that's so cool. It's not where I'm at right now, but yeah, so I want to do yoga more often. At least 2 to 3 times a week it would be ideal. But again, it's just like a time thing. It's an excuse, isn't it? But I mean, most of my time has been just wedding planning, so when that's done I will have more time for other stuff like the yoga and everything else. So those are my main goals and manifestations for the year. Although I haven't said too many, I think they're quite big ones to focus on. And yeah, I'm really excited for my wedding. I'm really excited for this year. I think it's going to be one of the best years of my life. It, without a doubt, will be one of the best years of my life. So I'm just trying to enjoy that and take it all in. Today I'm going to be going to this art class with my mum. It's called Glass Fusion. I have no idea what it entails, but I'm going to try and get some footage of it and show you what I make. I'm actually really excited for it. It'll be a really nice activity to do with my mum. But for now, I've got like an hour before we're going to leave. I've got chores to do. I've got to wash my damn hair. I've got to get dressed. What else have I got to do? I don't know, but lots. So I better go.
Want the good, want the bad, all the feelings. Want you happy and sad in between them. If there's one thing I truly believe in, ordinary love, ordinary love. I wanna oversleep in your shirt 'cause it's ours. Brush my teeth while you're taking a shower. If there's one thing I know, there is power in ordinary love, ordinary love. Don't you ever say you are not enough, baby, you're enough. So don't you be afraid and take a leap of faith. It doesn't have to be holy, holy. I'm not asking for a God, just as long as you show me, show me.
So it's Chinese New Year today, and it is the year of the rabbit. To celebrate, we are actually got a couple of Chinese flags, Chinese lanterns this year, just to put up around the house because I thought they were really cute, and I think Chinese art is stunning. So obviously the Chinese lantern's just really very pretty. So we got some of that. I also bought us some new chopsticks because we don't really have any, and because that was being extra, I also bought some chopstick holders. So we're going all out for Chinese New Year this year. I was going to actually go into Chinatown, but I couldn't be bothered because it's so busy usually. But maybe we'll go next year. Sorry, I've just seen my cat. She's got a packet of tissues in her mouth. Still very much in kitten phase. So yeah, so this year is the year of the rabbit, which apparently is for prosperity, wealth and abundance and fertility. So a big year ahead apparently. And the last time we had the year of the rabbit was 2011. So if anyone was born in that year, then you're a rabbit. But yeah, no, it sounds like it's going to be a really lovely year ahead, and prosperity, I'm all for that. So bring that to me, please. We are going to get a Chinese takeaway tonight because it's Chinese New Year, like, you have to. Yeah, happy Chinese New Year, happy Lunar New Year if you celebrate.
So kiss me in the night, tell me that you're mine. Don't need much to believe, doesn't have to be holy, holy. When it's ordinary love, ordinary love, ordinary love. Yeah, wanna fix, wanna heal where it's hurting. Gonna put out the fire where it's burning. I will be there with all of my being. Ordinary love, ordinary love. Yeah. Don't you ever say you are not enough, baby, you're enough. So don't you be afraid and take a leap of faith. It doesn't.
So I just wanted to close off this vlog by doing a mini book review of a book that I'm currently reading. And this is an FYI, this is like a week later from when I was supposed to be vlogging. We're still in January though, so that's fine, but that's why I've got nails on, if you were wondering, and I didn't before. But yeah, I just haven't got around to vlogging much this month. I'm gonna spin the same old line of I don't know how this vlog is gonna turn out, but I hope it's like okay. But January has been kind of dead, as it always is. Not a lot happens in January for me, and yeah, I think this is just an example of it. But February is going to be so much fun, and I'm so excited. I've got my hen party in February and I'm going to be vlogging it, so I'm super excited for that. But stop blabbering, Layla. I've come on here for a specific reason, and that is to do my monthly book review. So this month I'm actually reading another book as well, but I'm only going to talk about this one for now. But this is called Burnout: Solve Your Stress Cycle by Emily and Amelia Nagoski, and I've only just started reading it. I'm not that much through, to be honest, but I thought I'd just do a little review of where I am. I'm like a little bit, like that much, because I'm really enjoying it so far, and I think I'm gonna really love this book because honestly, like, I have been really stressed lately. I mean, I've got obviously quite a lot of big things coming up in my life over the next couple of months, so that's probably, like, you know, it's bringing it on. But just in general, I feel like I could be quite a stressy person when I've got a lot to do, and I always have a lot to do. So yeah, this book is really good though, because it's like explaining why we feel the way we feel, and why sometimes when the reason for that stress has gone, we still feel stressed, because that happens to me all the time. Like, there'll be a reason for my stress, and then that reason will go, like, it'll be resolved, and I'll still feel like stress and like high levels of anxiety, and just like boom boom, ready to kind of run. And that's because our bodies go into a fight or flight mode, which is one of the most interesting things I learned from the book so far. But basically, our bodies go into a fight or flight mode when we feel really stressed, and even when the stress has finished, it's not necessarily completed the stress cycle. And so your body is still ready to beef with whatever's causing the stress. Anyway, so far it's a super interesting book. It's really getting me to reevaluate things and think about why I'm getting stressed out about certain situations, and just like this mental clock that you've got in your head of how long certain things should take to complete, and if it's not completed within that time, then there's like alarm bells going off in your head, so you have to be able to like move that clock and just chill. So yeah, I'm learning a lot from this book, and I think it's really important. Stress is a big problem in not just my life, but a lot of people's lives. Like, we all suffer from stress for one reason or other, and it can be really detrimental to your health and your mental health, and actually your physical health as well, because it follows through your body. Basically, the way you're feeling in your mind will follow through your body. So if you're feeling stressed all the time, then it will manifest itself into your actual everyday health and the longevity of your life as well. So it's really important that we learn how to manage the stress effectively, And obviously there's things that we can do like meditation and yoga and anything that works for you that helps you to like de-stress and stuff. But ultimately, I think that there's like a lot of things that you can do to even prevent the stress from happening in the first place, or prevent yourself from allowing yourself to get to that position, which I'm hoping this book is going to teach me. So anyway, that was just a little mini book review of how I've got on with it so far. Really loving it. Finding time to read is really important to me, but also really difficult. And I tend to do it when I'm like going on the train to work and stuff, which is only about 1 to 2 times a week. So I definitely need to do it more, because I just love to read. Like, it's always been a really happy place for me. And obviously when you have kids and stuff, like, it's not that easy anymore to do. To be fair, even when I didn't have Luke, I wasn't as good at reading as I was. I'd say when I was in school was when I was the best at reading. And then since then, you know, getting into a relationship and stuff like that, you kind of have less time for those kind of things, which is a shame. And I need to do more of it. Anyway, I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope it's been alright. I hope it's been okay. I hope it's been decent. And I will see you in my next vlog in February. Bye.